Okay, so the first material that you will need is some clay. I have this air dry clay from Kawaii Slime Company, and it's just a plain white one. I'm going to be tinting it to make the cookie. Want a slime for your filling for the ice cream, and I chose to use this one from Aloha Slimes. It's called Mint Chocolate Scented Butter Slime, and I would recommend using a slime on the thicker side so that it doesn't like spill out from your cookie. But yeah, this one is a really nice butter slime. And I have this foam piece that I'm going to be cutting up to use as chocolate chips. But you could also make chocolate chips from various other things, such as more clay and just coloring it differently. But I just decided to go with these foam pieces. This is a brown one. And to color the clay, I'm actually going to be using these markers because food coloring can be kind of messy. So I like to use these markers and it just gives it like a nice tint. I'll be using this brown color to make the cookie. And now for some optional things you can add. I have these really small colorful foam beads, and what they'll be like sprinkles, so you can kind of find whatever topping or sprinkles that you like. Cookies, you could totally use a cookie cutter or you can just use your hands, but I found that it's actually easy to just take a container, like a slime container, and just take the lid and mold it on there, and it gives you like a really good size cookie. So let's go ahead and add color. Again, there's a lot of different ways you can add color, but I find using a marker, since we just want like a light tint for the cookie, is a pretty easy way to get it tinted. Alright, so I think I got it pretty close to like a cookie dough color. I think I'm just going to add a little more color to it. I'm going to take my foam piece and I'm going to cut it to make some chocolate chips, or chocolate chunks, I guess. So I'm not going to make them super big. Going to make them kind of various sizes also. Some of the chocolate chips mixed in there, as you can see the texture, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut some more, and this will just be to put on top of each cookie piece, so it's kind of more obvious that it's a chocolate chip cookie. Alrighty, now it's time to shape our cookies, so I'm gonna split it into two pieces as equal as possible. Just going to roll it into a ball. Now, taking our trusty little lid here, just going to press it. You can kind of see, like, you can see the size of the cookie. Alright, so here is one cookie, and then we have another one. So it's a lot easier in my opinion with the lid. You can kind of make it like nice and equal or as much as possible. Okay, now I'm going to be incorporating some of the chunks in there. So what I'm going to do is actually use our lid and press that in, just like that. I think this one might need a little more. Let's press that in. You don't have to press it in completely. I think it looks kind of nice with some of the chocolate chunks sticking out. But here are your 2 little cookies. All right, so the cookies are somewhat done, so we can leave them on the side for now. And then we can take a look at our ice cream. Again, you can really use any type of slime that you like, but I went with this one because it is like ice cream in ice cream flavor. So this is mint chocolate chip, and a butter slime is probably easier to mold and put into the sandwich. So looking at the size of the cookies, they're not that big. Of course you can make them bigger, so we won't need a whole ton of this. So I'm just gonna grab some of this. Again, you can kind of measure with the lid to see if that's a good amount. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to be rolling my slime into a sphere as much as possible. This one, it really doesn't have to be that perfect. And then I'm going to be pressing it to approximately the same size, maybe a little bigger. Alright, so you have the 3 main pieces together. You can kind of check if that's the size you want, and all you have to do is assemble now. So let me go ahead and put this together. 2 pieces. And there you have it. There's your ice cream cookie sandwich. It is so easy to make. And of course, I'm going to go in and kind of try to make it a little better looking by just kind of smoothing the edges out. But in general, it's really easy to make. And here's your ice cream cookie sandwich. And some of this, just to make it a little more fun. Some foam beads. So there's that. And there you have it. I know these DIY clay slimes have been very popular lately, and it's really very easy to make yourself. So yeah, thanks for watching and please subscribe.